the secret coffee trick that makes belly fat melt away. Most people don't realize they're re-drinking their coffee all wrong, and by doing so, they're actually shutting down fat burning. Everyone thinks coffee boosts metabolism. And yes, caffeine can help. But the truth is, a simple mistake is preventing most people from ever losing their belly fat. Here's the good news. With just one tiny ingredient, you can turn your coffee from an ordinary wake-up drink into a powerful fat-burning tool. No overpriced powders, no complicated diet shakes, just a simple everyday spice you probably already have in your kitchen. And the best part, this little hack works right away. Your body switches into fat-burning mode almost as soon as you drink it. It might sound too simple to be true, but in a moment you will see exactly why this trick works, and why almost nobody takes advantage of it. If you've tried dieting, counting calories, or even jogging, you know the frustration. Arms and legs slim down, but the belly seems to hold on no matter what. The reason isn't lack of effort, it's hormones. Belly fat is especially tied to insulin and cortisol, your stress hormone. High insulin keeps your body locked in fat storage mode, and cortisol makes belly fat even harder to lose. And here's the trap. The problem for many people isn't actually their food or workouts. It's their morning coffee. Add sugar, flavored syrups, or too much milk, and your blood sugar spikes. That spike triggers insulin, and once insulin is up, fat burning is shut off for hours. So instead of starting your day with a metabolism booster, you're unknowingly doing the exact opposite. And when you repeat this 2 or 3 times a day with lattes, cappuccinos, or sweet iced coffees, your metabolism spends most of the day blocked from burning fat. This is where cinnamon makes all the difference. The formula is simple. Coffee plus cinnamon. Coffee provides caffeine, which raises your metabolic rate, boosts your energy, and helps release fat from your cells. But caffeine alone isn't enough. If insulin is high, your body will burn sugar, not fat. Cinnamon changes that. Studies show cinnamon helps regulate blood sugar and makes your cells more sensitive to insulin. This means fewer blood sugar spikes, less insulin, and more access to stored fat, especially around the belly. And it doesn't take much. Just half a teaspoon per cup is enough to make a difference. Stir it directly into your coffee, or add it to the filter if you prefer a milder taste. It's important to use Ceylon cinnamon, known as true cinnamon, because the common cassia type contains coumarin, which can be harmful in larger amounts. For best results, drink your cinnamon coffee in the morning on an empty stomach, or after a protein-rich breakfast. This timing gives your body the best chance to shift into fat-burning mode. What happens in your body? Caffeine boosts energy, raises calorie burning, and mobilizes fat. Cinnamon lowers blood sugar spikes, reduces cravings, and helps stabilize energy. Combined, they create the perfect environment for fat burning. Why this trick works? It's fast, easy, and costs almost nothing. It adds no calories to your coffee. It helps reduce sugar cravings, which makes it easier to avoid snacking. And it specifically supports fat loss in the midsection, one of the hardest areas to target. How to use it? Use half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon per cup. Drink in the morning or before light activity like a walk. If the flavor is too strong, put the cinnamon in the filter or French press instead of stirring it directly in. Common mistakes. Avoid adding sugar or flavored syrups. They completely destroy the effect. Don't use large amounts of cassia cinnamon. And avoid drinking coffee too late at night, since poor sleep slows fat loss dramatically. Real life example, take Anna. She exercised 3 times a week, ate healthy, but her belly fat never seemed to shrink. Her daily habit, a sweet latte macchiato every morning. When she switched to black coffee with cinnamon, she noticed changes within weeks. She stayed full longer in the mornings, had fewer cravings by lunchtime, ate smaller meals naturally, and for the first time, her belly started getting flatter. It was NT magic. It was simply removing the daily insulin spikes that had been blocking her progress. And Anna's experience isn't unique. Many people who try cinnamon coffee report more steady energy, less hunger, and gradual but noticeable fat loss, especially around the waistline. Extra hacks to boost results. Drink a glass of water with your coffee to support hydration. Pair your morning coffee with a protein-rich breakfast, like eggs or yogurt with berries. Protein keeps you full and supports muscle growth, which increases fat burning. Take a short walk after your cinnamon coffee. Even 10 minutes is enough to amplify the fat burning effect. Use it as a fasting booster. If you practice intermittent fasting, it keeps insulin low and makes fasting easier to stick with. Stick with the routine for at least 2 to 3 weeks. The effect builds over time, and consistency is the key to visible results. Fat loss doesn't come from expensive powders or extreme diets. It comes from small, consistent changes that build up over time. Cinnamon coffee is one of those simple hacks. Easy to do, inexpensive, and surprisingly effective. So tomorrow morning, skip the sugar-filled latte and try coffee with cinnamon instead. Give your body the chance to burn fat naturally, and watch what happens when you make this small change every day. If you found this tip helpful, hit like, subscribe for more simple health hacks, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's next. In the next video, I'll show you the #1 mistake almost everyone makes that guarantees belly fat sticks around. Morning trick: just 1 spoon, and your belly fat starts melting instantly.